I think I was 6 foot at 12 maybe, so I was always pretty tall, and yeah, I always seemed to play upper level, and yeah, it was good fun.
Oh, yeah! Big wicket for Hazlewood in Australia.
So Bendemeer is northern New South Wales, in between sort of Tamworth and Armidale. So I think about 250 people live in the little village there. So very small town. Went to school, primary school there. I think there was 25 or 30 kids from kindergarten to year 6, and then obviously went down to Tamworth for high school. But yeah, it's a great small town. Sort of everyone knows everyone feel, and yeah, I love getting back there and seeing family and friends. So it's a really nice spot.
Light again. Yeah! Oh, some shape, Hazlewood. He's got him!
I think just playing in the backyard with my brother who's 2 years older than me. And then I think he started playing, I think when he was probably 9 or 10 for the local school. We sort of had to combine a few schools to, a few small schools, Bendemeer, Moonbi, Katingal, to play in the Tamworth competition. And I think it was open primary, so he was probably 9 or 10. And I sort of went along to watch and started training with them and different things, and I guess that's sort of how I got into it and played the next year.
Go on! Well done, Josh Hazlewood. He breaks the partnership. Exactly what Australia needed.
Oh, obviously Mum and Dad did a lot for me growing up. Before I got my P plates, they certainly drove me to a lot of places to play cricket and play other sport in general, but yeah, a lot of time in the car going to different games, whether it was out to Gunnedah, Narrabri, Moree or Armidale. They're long days out to those places and playing a game of cricket, so they did a lot for me in those years for sure. I never sort of was with someone for the whole journey, I don't think. There's bits and pieces where people come into your life and help you out with different things, whether it's on the field or off, and I think there's just sort of probably 2 or 3 or 4 of those guys along the way within sort of the Tamworth area who have helped me. And I think one big thing I played with grown men when I was probably 11 or 12. Certainly got sledged a fair bit in the early years, but then returned serve a bit as I got older. But I think I just learnt so quickly out there in the middle, playing with those sort of guys. Yeah, I guess it just happens as you get older, and you're playing more cricket for New South Wales than Australia. And yeah, you never imagine doing all this when you're a kid. You just want to play cricket, and playing cricket for Australia, you don't know what comes with that at the time, but obviously now you're in TV ads and you're doing media all the time, and I think just the more you do with it, the more comfortable you get. So I was definitely a quiet kid, I think, a shy kid, so yeah, I don't think too much has changed really. I guess when it's getting a bit harder, or it's towards the end of the day and you're starting to struggle a bit, and you think there's guys back in Bendemeer or wherever it is that guys come from, and they're working a lot harder than me out on the property and different things. So it makes my job just a little bit easier.
Because that's good for cricket. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.